Good morning, students. I'm Soumya Mishra. Today we are going to deal with another new topic, modals, which is again one of the most important topics of class 9th. Modals, as you can see, the first word that would come up in your mind is mood, okay? It resembles to the word mood, right? Modals or mood. So in general language we also call modals as mood words, right? Mood words. Why do we call it as mood words? That we will find out, okay? Before that, don't confuse with the word modal and model. These two are totally different words. Why I am saying that? What is modal? That we will see today in our class. But the other word which may confuse you is model, right? Model. So where do we find this word? We prepare models for exhibitions, we prepare models for our projects, right? So this model means it is a miniature version, it is a smaller version of something, right? But when we say models, the pronunciation also differs, the meaning is also different. So this is totally different word. Model is totally different, but models, this is one of the topic of grammar, okay? And by models we mean mood words, okay? Let's proceed to the slides and let's see what we have in store. Mood words, as I told you, models lend different shades of meaning to the sentence, okay? By shades of meaning, what do I mean by shades? Shades of color, okay? Shades of a person's personality, right? So shades means different colors, okay? Different emotions. Likewise, the model lend different emotions or different intentions to the sentence, okay? So the basic thing why we study model, that we need to understand. Why do we study model? Because when we go through some of the books, okay, we generally pick up a book, we read it. We generally pick up a notebook, we read it, okay? We don't have, every time we don't have the speaker sitting in front of us, talking to us. Whatever the dialogues or the sentences that we read, those dialogues and sentences are spoken by someone else. But we don't see who is speaking, right? These models, this will help us determine, okay, this will help us find out what is the mood of the speaker. Is the speaker happy? Is the speaker sad? Is he angry? Is he jealous of something? Is he trying to make a request of something, right? So the models or the mood words try to help us determine the intention of the speaker even when the speaker is not in front of us, right? So this is the very first thing why we study model, right? So why it is important? Because even when the speaker is not in front of us, we can know the mood of the speaker. So when we are going through a play or a drama or a poem or a chapter, prose lesson, any lesson, when we come across mood words or when we come across models, we know exactly what the speaker is trying to tell. That is the basic necessity that we are dealing with models, okay? So models, you see, is a very heavy word in English. Why I say it's a heavy word? Because it is loaded with enormous emotions, intentions, okay? These few words we will find out: can, could, will, shall, should, would, might, may, must, ought, need to, have to. So these are certain models, okay, which are frequently used in our day-to-day language and as well as in textual language. These models, only this 10 to 11 models, they come up to convey hundreds of emotions, hundreds of intentions of the speaker, okay? So these models, they come up at different places in the sentence and they try to gather certain emotion, certain intention of the speaker, and they present it in front of the reader, in front of us. Okay, basically we are the readers, they present it in front of us, right? Come to the definition. Modals lend different shades of meaning to the sentence. I told you shades means colors, okay? You can take it as emotions or intentions. So when we are studying modals, we will get different intention of the speaker, okay? By catching the modal, we catch the intention of the speaker in the chapter or in the sentence, particularly in that context. By context, I mean the situation. What is the situation? It is, if it's a birthday party going on, the speaker will be happy, of course. So he will be in a happy mood, he will try something, his intention will be happy, his intention will be something to wish, okay? His intention will be to celebrate. So that emotion, that intention of the speaker could be caught only by the use of modals in a sentence. Next, a modal verb is a helper that gives additional information about the verb that follows it, okay? So likewise we saw in the determiners, I told you it always comes before the verb. Similar, the modals will always come before the verb. In the further slides, we will see what is the structure of a sentence when we use modal. What is the placement of modal in a sentence? Okay, so for now you keep in mind that modal comes before the noun, right? It comes before the noun, and what it tries to do, it tries to give additional information about the verb, okay, which follows it. Modal, then verb. So the modal will try to give some additional information about the verb. And what is this additional information? This additional information is the shade. I told you, the color, the intention, the emotion of the speaker, right? So this additional information is going to tell you about the mood, the intention or the emotion of the speaker. All right. So these are the common modals I told you: can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, need to, ought to, okay, must. These all are common modals. So you remember 8 to 10 modals and you are good to go, right? So you don't have to remember many. These 8 to 10 modals, they play differently in different ways in different sentences and try to convey different meanings, right? So I hope this is clear. So what we studied for now? We studied that modals are mood words. What we studied? Modals are mood words. And what does it try to convey? It tries to convey the intention of the speaker. It tries to convey the intention of the speaker. Okay, mind you, when I say intention of the speaker need not always be standing in front of you, okay? The speaker may not be there, may not be present there. Even when the speaker is not there, when you are reading the sentence or the dialogue spoken by the speaker, you will get to know the mood of the speaker. That is the main function of modal, right? So in simple terms, we know that modals are mood words and it will try to convey some information about the verb. And what is the information? The information has to be emotions, intentions of the speaker, the mood of the speaker, the attitude of the speaker while speaking or while delivering a dialogue, right? So I hope this is clear. Come to the next slide. Modal auxiliaries. So when we read that modals always do not, sometimes modals comes as modal auxiliaries. The chapter you will find is named as modal auxiliaries. Why is that? Because modal auxiliaries, modals function as auxiliary verb. If you don't know what is auxiliary verb, we will find out. That is what I have written. Modals are called auxiliaries because these words function as helping verbs, because these words function as helping verbs. If you don't know what is auxiliary, you might know what is helping verb. We have been reading in our since our primary stage, primary school years, that there are two types of verb. One is main verb, one is helping verb, right? So the other name of helping verb is auxiliary verb. The other name of helping verb is auxiliary verb. Okay, so if I tell you, I told you verb are two types, right? One is main, one is helping. One is main, one is helping. Okay, so how can we say? I am saying Riya is playing. Riya is playing, right? What am I saying? Riya is playing. So is playing, this both are verbs here. Is also a verb, playing is also a verb, right? Is also a verb, playing is also a verb. Is comes before the word playing. What is the action here? Action is of playing. The action is playing. So whichever words which show us action, those are main verbs. But sometimes is, am, these are also used as main verbs. Suppose I am saying he is a doctor. Okay, he is a doctor. So if you look carefully at the sentence, there is only one verb in the sentence. What is the verb? The verb is. Okay, there is no other verb in the sentence. Now you see, if only one verb is there in the sentence, this has to be the main verb. Okay, so this is the main verb. What is it trying to say? What is it trying to hint? It's trying to say the state of being of a person, that he is a doctor, or he is happy, or I am a doctor, I am a student, I am very excited. That means it's trying to say the state of being. What is it trying to indicate? State of being. Okay. When you say I am Soumya, when you say your name, I am Mohit or I am Rohit, what are you trying to say? Am. Am is the main verb here. There also you are trying to convey the state of being, right? There also you are trying to convey the state of being. So whenever you find only one verb is there, is or am or are, only one verb is there in the sentence, it is the main verb and it tries to convey the state of being. But when you find another verb is there with the main verb, like in this sentence, Riya is playing, two verbs are there, one verb will come before the main verb. Okay, so here is becomes helping verb. Here is becomes helping verb and playing becomes main verb, right? Is the helping verb, playing is the main verb, right? So when we are saying that Riya is playing, what is trying to do here? What is trying to do? Okay, with is, we find that Riya is currently playing. Okay, the action is continuous. Now it is happening now. The action is happening now. Riya is playing. If I change this to Riya was playing, what you will get to know? That the action was happening a long time back or some time back. Okay, so the action was happening in the past, but what is this trying to convey? The action is happening right now. Okay, so in that way it is helping the main verb. Okay, playing is the action, so it becomes the main verb. But when we are saying is, okay, when we attached an is with it, what is it trying to say? It is trying to give extra information about the verb. Okay, what extra information is giving? It is helping the verb in a way in giving the extra information that the action of playing is happening right now. It is happening in the present. It is happening right now, right? When I say was playing, what it tried to give information? The verb was will try to help the main verb in conveying the information that the action was happening in the past, not in the present but in the past, right? So you get to know what is a helping verb. It comes before the main verb, and why it is named helping verb? Because always it gives some sort of information about the main verb, right? That's why we call it as an helping verb, right? So how it tries to give information to the main verb, that also we understood. Okay, that's why it's named as helping verb. Okay, it helps the main verb to convey the complete meaning, right? Okay, I hope this much is clear. Okay, so when we say modal auxiliaries, okay, so modal helping verbs, in simple sense I can say modals are helping verbs. So all these words which we studied in the previous slide, can, could, will, shall, should, may, might, need, have to, these all function as helping verbs. And because they function as helping verbs, where will they come? They will come just before the main verb. Like this sentence, they will just come before the main verb. Look at this example, Rita can sing. So I told you can is the helping verb, right? Can is the helping verb. If we forget about modals, this is a simple sentence. What can we take out the meaning here? That singing is the main action. Singing, what is the action in the sentence? Singing. Okay, singing is an action, so this becomes the main verb. Okay, and this, because it comes before the main verb and tries to convey something more about the main verb, so that this is an helping verb. Okay, so in simple terms, this is an helping verb. Okay, but we gave one more name to this verb, which is modals. Okay, and so we call it as modal auxiliaries, because the other name of helping verbs are auxiliaries. So that's why we are calling as modal auxiliaries. Okay, in perspective of modal, if we try to understand, Rita can sing. What does can convey? What does can convey? He can speak French, he can speak English. What am I trying to say? That he has the capability of speaking French, or he has the capability of speaking English, right? So this, only this word, see how powerful this word is. Only with this word I am trying to convey the capability, the talent of a person. He can swim, he can dance, okay, means he has the talent of swimming, talent of dancing, he knows the art of dancing. You see how powerful this word is, right? So in that way, I told you modals are very heavy words, because it has lot of information with it, right? So that's why I told you these are very heavy words. These are loaded with meanings and intentions and emotions, right? So what if we look at from the perspective of modal, what is it trying to say? That Rita can sing, means Rita has the art of singing, she knows the skill of singing, okay. She can sing, she has the capability of singing, she has the talent of singing, okay. So only this, with this word we can convey so many different ideas, right? We can convey so many different things, okay. Right, so I hope this is clear. Why we call modals as auxiliaries? Because auxiliaries name, second name of auxiliary is helping verb. Second name of auxiliary is helping verbs. And we understood how, what is an helping verb? We understood here, right? So helping verbs are otherwise known as auxiliaries, and because modals function as helping verbs, so we say that this is an modal auxiliary, because modals come in a sentence in the place of helping verb, they function as helping verb, so we call it as modal auxiliaries. Alright, I hope this is clear to you. Okay, now I told you modals try to convey different types of intentions, right? Different intentions are attached with the modal. Like in the previous example what we saw, Rita can sing, means someone is trying to convey her capability, someone is trying to convey her talent, right? So certain intentions are there, okay? Ability, or someone is trying to convey some anger or jealousy or some kind of contentment of any emotion, any intention it could be. So we will just go through the major intentions that modals try to convey. And when I tell you the modals are limited to only 8 to 10 words that I told you. Modals are not very wide, okay? It's just 8 to 10 words, but you see how powerful these words, okay? That when used with other words, in other situation, in other context, they convey different meaning, right? So we will see what are the intentions, right? First one, ability. Ability means capability, someone's talent, someone's capability. I hope you understand what is ability. Someone is able to do something, that is his ability. Someone is has the ability of writing in very good handwriting. Someone has the ability of organizing a project or decorating a project very nicely. That is capabilities or ability, right? So first word, I can speak French. I can speak French. When I am saying I can speak French, what is the can trying to tell us? His ability, okay? My ability, that I can speak French. I know one different language, okay? I am capable of speaking a different language, French, right? Next example, I can play the piano, okay? Piano is a musical instrument. I can play the piano. What is the capability? The capability is of playing the piano, right? The capability is of playing the piano. Not everyone knows how to play piano or a flute, right? You have to learn it. So when you learn and you are finally nicely trained in it, okay? So you can say that I can play the piano. So again it is showing us the ability, okay? I could sing when I was a child, okay? Now see, could. Here we saw sentences with can, but here what we are seeing, sentence with could, okay? So you might get the idea that we are using could when we are speaking of past tense, but there is a huge difference, okay? Could is not the past tense of can, okay? But when we use could, when we try to speak of something in the past, okay, we use could there. I could sing when I was a child. That means when I was a child, when in my childhood days, when I was a small child, I could sing. My voice was very nice that time, but now it has changed a bit. Now it has become quite rough, so I have left singing. But when I was a child, I could sing. Means I am trying to convey one of my capabilities in the past, one of my talents which I had in the past, now I don't have, okay? So when we are using could, we are using could to tell something which, to tell about the capability which we had in the past, right? So the next intention is permission, okay? How do we know that someone is giving permission? Like when you come inside the class, before entering the class, what do you ask? May I come in, ma'am? Okay, what I say? Yes, you may come in, okay? Or please come in, right? So I am trying to give permission, you may come in. You may go. Yes, you may coming. You may go. So this word may is a modal. And what is it trying to convey? It is trying to say that the speaker is giving one permission. Okay. So when will the speaker give a permission? When he or she is being asked to give a permission, right? Next, you could take my laptop. Okay. I told you could, would, should, okay, might. Don't think this as past tense. Okay. In modals, this could, would, should, might, these are also used in present tense sentences. Okay, like this. Okay, this is a present tense sentence, but I am using could. Okay, so that's why I told you don't have this preconceived notion that could, would and should are past tenses. Okay, those are not. Okay, you could take my laptop. What am I trying to do? I am giving permission to someone to use my laptop. My laptop is a personal thing, but I am giving permission to someone that you could take my laptop if you want to. If you have work, you could take my laptop. Okay, so see what kind of sense are the sentences giving? These are trying to say that we are permitting someone for something. Okay, we are allowing someone to do something. May, could, we saw. Okay, next slide. Suggestion. Suggestion is very important. We Indians, we keep on suggesting. Okay, through day and night we keep on suggesting. What we are suggesting? Maybe you could change your company. Okay, so maybe your brother or your sister or your friend, okay, he is not happy with the company in which he is working. So we are suggesting maybe you could change your company. Don't take so much of stress. Change your company. Maybe you could change. Okay, could change. Maybe you could change. Here maybe is not the modal. Okay, but could is the modal, right? Could is the modal. Next, you should see a doctor. You should see a doctor. You should take a consult from a doctor. Someone is suffering from fever or someone for now, okay, it's pandemic time. So if you see someone is suffering from cough or cold for 5 to 6 days or something, you will suggest the person that you should see a doctor. Maybe it's high time you should see a doctor. Okay. Next one, if I were you, I would not spend so much money at the salon. Okay, if I were you, some of your friends or someone, okay, she went and spent quite a huge amount of money in the salon or in some non-essential thing. So what you are saying that if I were you, if I were in your place, I would not spend so much money. Means would is trying to give one suggestion. Okay, would is trying to give suggestion. Likewise, could, should, would, how they are used in different sentences and they are trying to give some kind of suggestion. Okay, all right, this is clear, I think. Next slide. Possibility. Possibility means future. In something might happen in the future, that is a possibility. Probability or possibility means some event might occur in the future. There is a possibility. Okay, there are chances that this thing can happen. That is possibility. How much chance? Possibility means if out of 100 there are 70 or 80 or 90% chances that this thing may happen, that is possibility. Okay, it might rain tonight. It might rain tonight. That means now it's not raining, but it might rain tonight. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say there is a possibility that it might rain. That means I'm trying to say that there are chances because maybe the sky is cloudy or maybe the weather forecast has told that it might rain. So I'm saying it might rain. I'm just talking about the chance of rain, right? Next, I might go to UK for further studies. Okay, so now I am not sure, but I might go to UK for further studies. Okay, that means for higher studies I might shift to UK. Okay, and go to join a university for further studies. Possibility means talking about chances. Okay. Next, request. When we are requesting in school, we do a lot. Okay. So everyone forgets sometimes scale, sometimes pen, eraser or something, and we try to request our friends. We try to seek the thing from our friend by requesting, right? Could I take your laptop? Could I take your laptop? Okay, means I am requesting. If possible, if it's possible, can I just take your laptop? Can I borrow your laptop? Okay. May I please take your laptop? See, the same thing, I am asking for a laptop from my friend, but 4 different ways or 5 different ways I can ask. Okay, this is the play of words. Okay, I can change the words, I can say the same things 5 to 6 different ways. Could I take your laptop? May I please take your laptop? Would it be possible for me to take your laptop? Would it be possible to take your laptop? Okay. Would it not be a lot of trouble for you to spare your laptop for some time? Okay. Would it be not a trouble for you if I take your laptop? That way also I can ask. So see, would, may, could, what are they trying to say? They are trying to convey that the speaker is trying to make a request in front of us. He is trying to make a request. Okay. Next, command and prohibition. Okay, command, you know, command, I think everyone knows what is a command. Okay, but prohibition is a new word, I suppose. Command means in NCC or Scouts also you have command, order. Okay, command, that is you know. Prohibition means something which is restricted. Okay, in some areas if you go, you might say this is prohibited area, no one is allowed to enter, right? Prohibited means it's restricted, or I can say restriction. Restriction, right? Prohibition, restriction. Command, you know that. You dare not leave the class before you complete your task. Okay, so this happens in school. If someone's task is incomplete, the teacher says you do not leave the class, you dare not leave the class before you complete the task, before you complete your classwork, right? We use that, you do not leave, you dare not leave. Dare not, dare is the modal here. Okay, dare not leave the class before you complete your work, means I am giving a command, I am giving an order. It is not your option whether you leave your class or not. The teacher said you do not leave class, you dare not leave class, means you don't have any other option but to complete your task and then leave the class, right? That means I am giving you a command. I am restricting you from moving out the class. I talked about this restriction or prohibition. What I am doing? I am restricting your movement out of the class, right? Unless you don't do something, you are not going out of class. That means this one, you dare not leave the class until you have completed your homework. You must take out your shoes before entering a temple. Okay, so this is also kind of restriction. We can't step into the temples with our shoes, putting our shoes on, right? With our shoes on, we can't enter temples. So this is kind of restriction. Okay, you must not, you dare not enter the church without candles or something. It is not a restriction anyway. Okay, so I hope this is clear how we are commanding and how we are restricting, right? Next one, doubt. How we are conveying doubt. Okay, so doubt, when we convey doubt, if we are suspicious about something, we convey doubt. Okay, I doubt that. Okay, write that. We convey doubt. Okay, but instead of saying I doubt that, okay, I don't know, instead of saying that, what we can use? We can use the modals to convey the doubts. Okay, could it be Mohan standing outside? Could it be Mohan standing outside the classroom? Okay, so what am I trying to say? I don't know who was there outside the classroom, and I am saying to my friend, could it be Mohan, or could it be Mr. Samuel, or could it be some sir standing outside? Okay, if next period, next class is there, bell has rung, So someone came to the door, knocked or tried to open it, then vanished. Okay, and you are trying to assume who was there. Okay, you are trying to find out, you are in doubt. Okay, so you are saying, could it be that, sir? Okay, so what we are trying to say? Could. Okay, we are trying to convey doubt in our mind. One doubt has been raised and we are trying to convey that. Could it be Mohan standing outside? Okay, I might not come to your housewarming. Okay, what is a housewarming? Housewarming party. These parties are thrown when you get a new house, new flat or something. You do some kind of havan or puja or some ceremonies over there. That is housewarming. Okay, that first puja at your house. So someone is saying, I might not come to your housewarming. I might not come means he is doubtful, right? He is doubtful. He doesn't know whether he could make it. Okay, so he is saying, I might not come. So again he is talking about doubt, might not. Okay, doubt. Next, the driver could be drunk. The driver could be drunk if one accident occurred. Okay, the first thing which comes to our mind, that the driver dozed off, or the driver slept, or the driver was drunk, right? So like that we are assuming that, we are making an assumption that the driver could be drunk, that's why maybe he crashed. Okay, so we are doubting, right? All these sentences are suggesting some kind of doubt in our mind. Okay, could, might, could again, so these are suggesting some doubt. By now this is clear, I think, that could, when we talked about could in ability, you remember, I could sing when I was a child, means I was talking about the past ability, past capability, right? But here what I am saying, I am talking about the doubt. See, the same word I am using with other words to convey something different, convey some different intention. That's why I told you models are just 8 to 10 words, but it will be used with different words in different sentences to convey different meanings. Okay, so you see could, how it was used in the previous, in the ability part, and now how it is used in the doubt part. I hope this is clear. Might also, might we use for possibility. It might rain tonight, it might rain today. Okay, so what I am saying, it might rain tonight, that means it might rain, possibility. But here I am using might for doubt. Okay, for doubt. So the one word I can use at different sentences with conveying different meanings, right? I hope this is clear. Come to the next slide. Compulsion. Compulsion. What is compulsion? Something which is compulsory. Okay, so the teachers, or the first rule in the school is that you should come in proper uniform. You must be in proper uniform. Without proper uniform, no one is entering the school. Okay, you should be clean and tidy and in proper uniform. Okay, that is compulsion. That is compulsory for every student. No one is left out in that, right? You should have your seat belt on. What is the seat belt I am talking about? In the vehicles, in the cars. Okay, we have the seat belt. So you should have your seat belt on. Compulsion. It is compulsory for you to put the seat belt. The driver's seat, who is sitting in the front row, has to put the seat belt, right? You must wear your seat belt. See, again I am saying the same thing. The meaning is same, but I am using different words to say the same thing. Okay, you should have, you must wear your seat belt. You should not drive without your seat belt. Okay, see, should I used here also, should I use here also, but how I have changed. Okay, the words are changed, but the meaning is not changed. Okay, that is English. It is tricky, but it's very funny. Okay, because same words are used again with different arrangements, just like a puzzle. You fix some words with different things and you get different sentences, right? Next one, determination. I must give my best to football practice. What is determination? You are determined on doing something, means you have made it a decision, you have decided strongly. Okay, strong decision that I have to secure first position, or I have to score at least 90 out of 100 in maths this year, okay, this semester or this exam. So that is a determination. I must give my best to football practice, okay, someone is practicing for football, so I must give my 100% or I must give my best to it, right. He must join the best college, okay, determination. Someone's parents, they are determined that you must pass the entrance and join the best college, right. So must is conveying determination. Obligation. What is an obligation? You might have heard of this word. Obligation means something you do, sometimes out of compulsion, sometimes as a duty, okay, that is an obligation. Means you are bound to do this, okay. Let's see the examples. I have to go to see my grandmother. I have to go to see my grandmother because maybe she is sick, okay, your grandmother is sick and you have got holidays, so it's your duty to go and see her, okay. So that is an obligation, right, because you are related to your grandmother, plus you have the time to visit her, so you must visit her, that is your obligation. So I have to is the modal here. Come to the next example. I ought to go and see my grandmother. I ought to go and see because she is very sick. I need to go. I ought to go. I must go. Okay, that, what is that conveying? Again, obligation. Okay, I should go and see my grandmother. I should go and see my grandmother. I should. Okay, so many days have passed. I haven't visited her. I should go now. It's high time I should go and see my grandmother. Again, it is talking about obligation, your duty to do something, okay. As your grandchild, it is your duty to go visit your grandparents, to take care of them, to talk with them, play with them, spend time with them. It is your duty, right. So that is an obligation. Come to the next. Promise, wish or blessing, okay. Promise means if someone has invited you to his or her birthday party, what will you do? Oh, I will definitely come to your birthday party. Like that you tell, okay, I will be there, you don't worry. I will definitely come. So what am I trying to do? I will go to your party, okay. Will is trying to give one promise, talking about promise, that there is no failing in that. I told I will means I will come, okay, I will go, I will visit or I will attend, right. Next, may you live long, okay, may you have a great year ahead, in happy new year wish, okay, may you live long. In 1st January you will find may sentences very much, okay. So what we are trying to make? That we are wishing that the person to whom we are wishing, he or she has a great year ahead. The full year needs to be very nice and great, okay, for him or her. So may you live long, may you have a nice year, may you have a great day ahead. Okay, these all are wishes. We are wishing for him or her. May God bless you. Okay, so when you this is a very common, may God bless you, elders tell to you, right. May God bless you means may God keep his blessings with you, okay, and may you strive good in future. So you know, promise, I will definitely go, I will go to your birthday party, promise. Wish or blessing, like this, may you live long, may you have a great year ahead, that is a wish, okay. May God bless you, that is a blessing, okay. Next, prediction, okay. Prediction is again something related to possibility but little bit different, okay, not totally same or similar but quite related. I think our economy will crash due to pandemic. Now the pandemic is going on, so what someone is saying, our economy will crash, there are no jobs already, so many employees are fired, okay. So our economy may crash due to this pandemic, okay. Our economic will crash due to this pandemic. I am making one prediction, okay. I don't know whether it is going to happen or not, but I am talking about the chances, right. we may have a bad monsoon this year. Okay, so what happens maybe in the summer when you have frequent showers. Okay, the elders tell that, oh, so much of rain this year, so much of not cyclone, showers this year, we might not have much mangoes this year, this season. We may not have much good quality of mangoes coming up this year. That means what? They are making a prediction. They are talking about a possibility, a chance that it may happen. They don't know whether it will happen, it may happen, right? So what we are doing? We are predicting, forecasting, or making one, talking about chances, right? Next one, opinion. Opinion means everyone has an opinion on something. So opinion, it might not be a wise idea to go for camping in rainy season. Okay, so I am saying to someone, oh, it might not be a good idea if you are planning for a camping in rainy season. Camping means you go to forest, you put up camp there, you stay for the night, you do bonfire and all that, right? So if it's rainy season, okay, the forest might be muddy, the forest might be very marshy, okay, so how would you go to camp? How will you do a bonfire over there? Okay, plus the reptiles and so many insects might come up in rainy season. That's why I'm saying it might not be a good idea if you are planning for a camping during the rainy season, right? So campings are good in winter season. That is what I'm trying to say. So might, what is might doing? It is trying to convey the opinion. What is my opinion about one's idea? I'm trying to convey through might, right? Next, you should have completed your work beforehand. You should have completed your work beforehand. That means something, maybe your friend did not complete his or her task and she is saying that in the games period, I'll not go out, I'll rather sit back in the classroom and complete my task. So you are saying, oh, you are missing games period because of task. You should have completed it then. What you are trying to do? You are again giving opinion that, oh, you should have completed, you should not miss the games class for task, like that. You are giving your opinion, you are putting your opinion in front of your friend. Understood? Might, should, again how these words are used for different intention, opinion. Clear? Expectation. Expectation, our parents, they keep on expecting so many things from us, right? So expectation, how do we convey that? You should perform well in the exam. Okay, this sentence every one of us hears. Okay, you should perform well this time in the exam, right? Means our parents are expecting that we should perform, we should work hard, we should put our best, okay, and do well in the exam. Next, you should complete it by Wednesday. Okay, if I am giving you assignment, your teacher is giving you an assignment and I am expecting you to complete by Wednesday or by Thursday, by next week. Okay, so what I am trying, I am saying that my expectation I am conveying when I am saying you should complete it by this day or this week, right? So that is expectation. This is easy. Caution or warning. You should not light a flame near the gas stove. Okay, this is a warning. Caution. Caution, you know, okay. Warning. Someone is trying to warn you about something, against something. That is warning. So we should not put any inflammable material in front of the gas stove, like that. Someone is giving warning, you should not light, okay, a flame. Next, regret. What is a regret? Regret means when you feel sorry. What is a regret? That means when you feeling sorry for something, feeling sorry, okay. I might have come, but I might have come to your birthday party, but I had some work to do, something emergency came up, so I could not come. I might have come. Means I am saying that I am sorry that I could not make it to the birthday party, I could not come to your birthday party. Okay, I am feeling sorry for it. I wanted to, but I could not come. That's why I am sorry, right? I'm sorry that I couldn't come. I'm sorry that I couldn't come. Again, couldn't, might. What is the saying? Regret, right? Come to the next. By now we have seen what are the intentions. So many intentions, okay? Almost 15 to 16 intentions that the models talk about that we saw. Ability, permission, suggestion, request, possibility, command or prohibition, okay? Doubt, how are we expressing our doubt? Okay, it might rain, okay? It could be Mr. Jane, like that. Compulsion, determination, obligation, okay? Duty, obligation is duty. Promise or wish, prediction, opinion, expectation, you should perform well, okay? Expectation, caution, warning, giving warning to someone. Regret, feeling sorry, oh I could not come, I'm so sorry, that is a regret, right? So all these emotions we have covered, how we can express with different models. Now let us come how to find out what is the structure of the model. When we want to use a model in the sentence, how do we use it? Where do we place the model in the sentence? For example, I can dance, okay? I, what is I? I is the subject. I is the subject. I am talking about myself. So I is the subject. Can is a model. So can, model. After subject, model. After subject, model is there. Plus V1. V1 means base form of verb, okay? Dance is the V1 form. Dance, danced, okay? So dance is the V1 form, dance is the V2 form. V1 form of verb. And complement. What is complement? Complement means rest of the sentence. Complement means this means rest of the sentence. This can include object and some other words as well, right? This can include your object and other words as well. That's why I am saying complement. Complement means whatever is left out after this, that is the complement. So we have put subject, we have put modal, we have put verb for verb first form, and whatever is left out, that is the complement, the rest part of the sentence. I can dance. What is it trying to say? Ability, okay? I can dance. Ability. I could dance when I was kid, okay? Past ability. Past, in childhood I could dance. That is past ability. I could dance. This is talking about past ability. Past ability. I shall dance. Okay, I shall dance means, okay, I should dance. I shall dance. Okay, that is what it's saying. I shall dance. I should dance. That means it is right thing to do. I should dance, right? I will dance. Oh, definitely I will dance. Whether you like it or not, I will dance. That is determination. We talked about it, right? Determination. This is determination. Next, I would dance. I would dance. Oh, I would dance. If you say me, I would dance. That means you are talking about obligation. If you say I will dance, but I am not interested, I would dance. Next, I may dance. So I don't know, I may dance. If someone comes in, are you taking part in the annual function? Are you dancing in the annual function? What you are saying? I may dance, I don't know, I may dance. Okay. So you see how these words are changing our intention, right? These words are changing our intention. I might dance. That is again possibility, okay? This is I may dance, talking about doubt. Again, this is talking about possibility, okay? Possibility. I might dance, I don't know, I might dance, okay? I must dance, I must dance. Oh, it's my friend's marriage. How will I not dance? I must dance, okay? So that's what friends do in the marriage. So I must dance. I ought to dance. They have given my name in the dance list. Now I have to dance. I ought to dance means compulsion, okay? This is a compulsory thing. Now my names have been given in the list. so I have to dance, I ought to dance. What is this saying? Compulsion. Okay, compulsion. I need to dance. I need to dance means there is a necessity that I have to dance, that is I need to dance. I dare not dance. What is I dare not dance? Dare not, I think about it with read this in caution, dare, okay, you dare not do this, okay. So I dare not dance, otherwise everyone will go away. So I cannot take the risk of dancing. I have to dance, again I told you I ought to dance and have to dance, they have same meaning, okay. It talks about compulsion, right. So I hope this is clear, this much. Come to the next, sorry. Modals do not change their form with change in the number of person, okay. By person what I mean? First person, second person, third person, if you know. I, you, they. I means first person, I am talking about myself. You, I am talking about you, second person. They, I am talking about someone who is not present here, okay. They, third person, because he or she or those people are not present in this place. They, right. Got it? First, myself, you, they, right. So whenever I am changing that, it will not change. Modal will not change. I can swim, you can swim, they can swim, right. Modal will not change there. Even with number, you see, number 1. I is one number, one person, you, one person, they, it could be 5, could be 100 also. Number has been changed, but there is no change in modal. Are there any changes in modal? No. So that is what it is saying. With number, even if we change the number of the subject, even if we make one from 1 to 100 or 1000, modal will not change its form. Can will be can only, alright. Okay, and even if we are changing the person, it will also not change, right. Next one, modals do not have infinitive or ing form. So I cannot say mighting, she mighting come, it mighting rain, I cannot say. So ing form is not there. And to, so she too might come, can I say? No, incorrect, okay. So that is what infinitive and ing form is not there with the modals. Again, modal do not need auxiliaries to form negatives or question. I told you modals are auxiliaries in themselves, they are themselves auxiliaries. So when I am saying can I leave, the answer is no, you cannot leave so early. So you say when I am asking a question, my intention is to request, but when the answer is there, no, you cannot leave so early. What am I trying to do? I am restricting one person, prohibition. The intention is changing, okay. Should I bring a bag? I am making a request, should I bring a bag? So what is the answer? No, you need not bring a bag. What I am saying? Command. You need not bring a bag, I am ordering, right. So in that way, when questions and negatives are formed, the meaning is also changing. Plus we do not need any you cannot, I cannot, you am cannot, you are cannot, I cannot say, okay. Can is itself a auxiliary, I cannot add any more auxiliary to it. That is what it is saying. So by this, I hope the modals is clear to you. Any doubts will be entertained if you can mail it to us in our school's website. We'll be here with some new topic in our next class. Thank you.